so top 10 undervalued sneakers right now. We came up with a fire list for you guys. Some sneakers that we feel like you need in your rotation.
Big time.
And are very affordable.
I mean, honestly, if we look at this table right here, it almost looks like a top 10 sneakers of the year list.
I don't know about
There's some heat on this table.
There is. I think everything right now is going around retail.
Or under.
Which is insane.
Perfect kind of buy.
Sneaker world.
All right, so first sneaker we all decided, we congregated the KD4 Galaxies. There's a lot of kind of controversy going on right now.
This went viral.
That video, Meg
Not for the good reasons.
Yeah, that was
they
insane.
were not feeling these.
Bro, they didn't even know what they were. Calling them dad shoes?
Yeah.
Dad shoes?
This is far from a dad shoe. I'm like shocked.
And this is the KD basketball shoe, especially the 4 that everybody wanted to release.
Guys,
Galaxy
this
Pack,
is
All-Star Weekend.
I never saw the original pair.
Yeah.
Is this pair pretty identical?
Identical. I think the only thing they changed was they added like his aunt's name on the insole, on the outsole.
This was a grail. And I'm not saying a grail just off basketball shoes. This is a grail. Just
what are we looking at
shoes.
price point?
I think they're like 220 to 250.
Bad at
220 to 250. I think a lot of people are just wondering what the hell you're gonna wear with them though.
Yeah, that is the hard part.
You know, we gotta. Obviously, we gotta keep it balanced. We're recommending them, but we can't be
It's like
what's
what
the word
pants are you wearing with these?
Maybe they'll hoop in them.
Glazing. We can't be glazing.
Yeah.
Glazing.
I will say, people
Glazing.
back in the day probably bought these and didn't want hoop in them. I think more hoopers are glad.
Dog,
these
let's be honest. Back in the day when these dropped, fashion wasn't even like a thing.
No.
You wouldn't even care.
You wore what you want.
You just buy the expensive shoes and whatever.
Just vibe.
Vibe with it.
I almost did the most sneakerhead thing though in my head.
What happened?
What'd you do?
I was gonna say, if they drop the olive ones though, I'm all over those.
Yeah. They're coming out with the Nerf ones too. A little later, we'll see how they do. We'll see.
All right.
Leave it in the past.
Next up, we got the Gratitude 11s. StockX, what are we looking at?
Crazy enough, these are going for like 225.
That is
Was retail 220 or 250?
How?
Is that under retail?
Under retail. This is a shoe. I mean, if it was the Concords, 2018
To
was
me,
these are better.
To me, I was gonna say better than the classic. Better than the classic Concord.
Yes.
These are better.
Why do people disagree? Why do you
just-
guys think people disagree to that
I
comment?
think people are not feeling leather. Like, look at the bread fours. Look at the leather on their
Let alone patent leather, brother.
Huh?
Let alone patent leather.
Yeah. Do you guys feel like the whole hype around Jordan Holiday is over though? You know, like these
There
these
wasn't-
11s
For the
were
holiday
usually
special,
the.
yeah.
I didn't see
But
anybody
this-
get hurt.
That's true. Not at all.
how you
This
know it's not
last
hype.
year, I feel like this last holiday season, I didn't even hear a hype about this year,
Yeah.
this one though.
Very true. Very true.
Do you have them? This is the. Real.
I do have them.
You do?
I do have them.
So there's
Well,
there's
This
still
is Nike.
There's still some
You
hope.
know what?
This
No,
is
no,
shoe
no.
Nike definitely
She
said.
didn't want them though.
They said
I
so
love
bad.
Concords. That sounds so, every time I say I love something, Richie always
Any
says it sounds-
variation.
No.
Wait, what do I do?
You say it sounds fake, like in Home Alone when the guy says,
I love you.
I love you.
I like that the soles aren't purple. I hate
Yes.
the purple
Yes.
soles.
What?
Purple.
They
That's
executed-
Concord.
No, but I don't like that.
Now
icy
they
color.
executed the
Yeah.
sole.
Not
I agree.
purple.
They're so bad it looks like a purple.
Oh, you mean like
This-
here?
yeah.
Icy.
Icy's blue.
Oh,
No,
you're talking
but
about the
it's-
actual.
I got confused too, Fred. I got confused too.
Oh, I
Guys,
thought you
follow
meant the.
along.
Wait,
The outsole. She's talking about the actual like.
The little
Oh, I know
pod.
what she was talking about.
No, but all
there
of
you
the
go. Gabe
no.
with the same.
No. I'm
Forgot.
not.
Lena
Hold on,
takes
hold on.
photos
Let her-
with her,
Give me the shoes.
making sure the soles show.
Hey.
Let her
give me the
talk.
shoe.
Let her. What
Oh,
do you
you did
say?
that.
This is what I'm referring. Give me the shoe.
Hand it. Good catch. Good
Speak
catch.
up.
I'm trying to speak up.
Little mouse
I'm
in the
not
house.
referring to this part. I'm referring to this how
the
they really
icy.
ice it out
Oh.
lately. I don't like that.
You said
and I like
saying
these.
it's so purple. That's crazy.
You said this is
so-
purple?
No, I'm saying this is so iced out lately that it's like this blue purpley. I didn't say blue, but it's like
Oh.
too
It's a-
colorful.
So that's why we were
I thought she meant the
Yeah.
squiggly part.
Same.
Mine doesn't even look like this.
The
Mine
clear
says
part.
Jordan on the
She's, hey
bottom.
guys, she's
yeah,
a
so-
little
Yeah, you got
nervous.
the
She's a little
GS.
I
nervous.
feel.
I'm nervous. She's not being heard.
Wow.
Back to the shoe.
Gratitudes.
I just appreciate that you still cop. So there is still a market for these things.
the
you know?
11s.
I thought the leather portion would allow people to rock them a little bit more lifestyle.
Yeah. Yep.
But I put them on and I was like, damn, these still feel off.
Even for
I don't
you.
know, man. I'm looking
Damn.
at the Concords.
I got
now.
them for free.
I like the Concords more, guys. I don't know.
Oh.
It's just,
No.
it's just so nostalgic.
What if the
and then there's
Concord had the
that
leather,
nice-
Johnny? Oh, we had an school sneakerhead in the house.
You must not have liked that 7219 or whatever it was called, like that.
All right, guys, super excited for this one. We are working with ELEGOO to make my own Yeezy slide, aka foam runner, aka a Birkenstock clog, whatever you want to call it. I am super excited. I already sent over some references. We're actually going to be hopping on the call with Uncle Jesse, who is going to be creating this masterpiece. I'm calling it a masterpiece because I don't know why. We'll see what comes out of this. This is going to be a fun one. All right, guys, so we got Uncle Jesse right here. He is literally the mastermind behind creating all these 3D prints. And I hit him up asking for a basically like kind of like a clog, shoe, mule. I don't even know what you would describe it, like a slip-on kind of.
Yeah, well, there's a variety of different ways you can go about this. Let me first explain the easiest way.
Yeah.
Basically, anybody, if you have a 3D printer and you wanted to do this yourself, you can just go online, and there are sites that have 3D files that other people have created.
Oh, like
You can download those.
templates.
But the easiest way to just even get started with it is just finding some of the amazing options that other designers have made and shared online that you can just download and start 3D printing.
Okay, so if they, our audience goes out there and gets an ELEGOO printer, they can, use other people's templates and then kind of create their own and make some adjustments, so they don't have to start from scratch.
You got it. That's
Okay.
exactly right.
When are we expecting a prototype being sent? I gave some context to our audience. They're pretty excited, so
Heck yeah.
I don't know, man. When are we expecting?
I'm honestly hoping within the next few weeks we'll
Okay.
have something that you can have in your hands.
Nice.
Not even in your hands, I should say on your feet for you to check out.
Let's go. All right, Uncle Jesse, just wanted to give a quick FaceTime, and let us know if you need anything on our end, and then we'll check back in a few weeks.
Appreciate it. Thanks for checking out.
All right, man. Have a good one. Super excited. We just got our ELEGOO package in the mail right here. This is sent from Uncle Jesse. He ended up printing these out with the ELEGOO printer. Let's get this open and see what we got. So I was told this is actually a current mold that you could actually purchase and print out yourself if you guys want. Woo! I told you guys I might have my own Yeezy slide. This is the stand that you could actually purchase. Like I said, you could actually make your own product based off an existing mold. Let's put this right here. And then we got, okay. Call these the Reezies right here, the Reezies. These are crazy, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so these were printed from an ELEGOO printer. Guys, I'm telling you, check them out. People are saying they might be the best gift for the future. It basically allows you to just tap into your most creative side and create something like this. I'm not gonna lie, Uncle Jesse killed this. But yeah, like I said, man, huge shout out to ELEGOO, huge shout out to Uncle Jesse. If you guys are creative, or if you just have an idea for an invention or anything you could imagine, make sure you guys look into the ELEGOO printers, man. They are really taking off, and a lot of people are using them. I'll leave a link in the description box below for you guys so you guys can check them out. But they are killing it. You guys can make stuff like this if you want 3D printers or the future. And hit that link down below. This sneaker right here, everybody has mixed emotions about. We got the bread for Reimagined. What are we feeling right now? Like, what is it with this
They're
shit?
hot. They're hot.
I was team leather, right? And I might still be team leather, but on foot, these just not it. They look like Play-Doh. It's thick.
I'm with you, Brandon.
I think
what
my
it
thing
is,
is,
Rich.
I've
I don't
never
know what it
cared
is.
about that because I have fat feet. So either way, no matter
It
what
always
shoe I put on,
looks
it's gonna look like
Play-Doh-y.
Play-Doh.
You got fat or fatter?
Yeah, you know, fatter. Yeah. So I don't really got a choice. So for me, it doesn't matter. I like to
see
switch
what you're
up.
saying.
I think the leather's easy to clean, way easier than suede.
Way
Like,
easier to clean.
No
Yeah,
one wants
sure.
to wear the suede because you got to clean the bitches all
I
the time.
believe they've messed up way too many times on the suede nubuck versions to where they actually nailed the quality of the leather down. Yeah, I get it. It does puff a little bit. People do care about the shape. But
It
at the end of
reminds
the
me
day,
of an Osiris Jordan collab because it's so wide. It's so.
It's not that wide. You
It's
guys.
kind of. It is. It reminds me.
Look at this.
So,
Perfect.
audience out there, we're a little indifferent to this one.
yeah.
I think it kind of reminds me of the SB4s, how those puffed up
Yes.
when you rock them.
Okay.
If you wear these loose, it even looks wider. You got to tie them kind of
Story
tight.
of my life.
Yeah, a lot of people were bringing up the royal leather 4s and were like, why didn't you have the same energy towards those when those dropped?
Exactly.
Like, why didn't you like those? Now you like
Exactly.
these. I think
Same
it's a,
color blocking
I
with
think
royal,
it's a
right?
good shoe still for the price
I
point.
do. Yeah, they're under $300.
Dude,
This
I
is a
think
shoe
we're
you
just
wore.
being picky about on foot.
Yeah, it's a
great
shoe you
time to
wore
buy.
right now.
It's a great time to buy right now.
I agree.
All of these shoes are a great time
I
to
mean,
buy right now.
There was
You have no, Lena.
I don't have them.
Wow.
I haven't really been buying shoes.
got you.
But they send them to you.
I
It's a
ha-
Jordan shoe. You
but
should
I
have
said
them
I don't
sent
have them.
Not yet.
that was a cue.
Plug.
Jordan brand.
That's the plug. though.
Tracking, your
That's the
tracking has
cue.
been
I don't
updated.
have them.
I don't have. You know how she
That
said it. a
delivery-
No,
little
no,
bit
no.
higher.
It's the, go to the
yeah.
next shoe.
That was an encrypted message to someone.
was slick.
yeah.
I think that
Subliminal.
person got fired.
Yeah.
But I said I don't have them.
All right.
What's next?
This one right here. A lot of people like these. I like these over the black 5s.
Ooh,
the black
really?
Amara 5s. What are we sitting at, StockX?
These are way.
You like being called StockX?
But you know Stock B.
Yeah. Mr.
my new
Calculator.
nickname. My new nickname.
Mr. Market. Ooh,
The black
Mr. Market.
Mr. Market.
Mr. Market.
That sounds sleazy.
I like that.
I like it.
Anyways, the black ones definitely have tons of resale value, but the blue ones, you're lucky to get your money back if you're trying to sell these.
That's wild.
$200.
I feel like these look
You're getting
way better than
$200.
the black and red ones.
They're
Way
so
better.
dope because they're not all white. They're
Yes.
like a grayish, and the gray really goes well with the blue.
And the
I
yellow
love
is
the
perfect.
embroidered,
The
Nike
yellow
Air
is
on the back.
I might need to trade my black pair for the gray.
We can do that straight across.
Look
one
here.
for one.
One for one. Mine are-
I'm usually not this
We'll talk
picky,
about it.
right?
Uh-huh.
We're gonna be picky, and y'all were picky about how
What
the.
we got?
Go
Tanner?
ahead.
What's going
hard,
on?
bro.
only
The
time you pick
designer
when
in you
pick
is
it
coming
up.
This is
out.
too blue. The suede
What?
part. That is blue. It's not even gray. It's not even sail. It's not
I
even
thought
white.
it was white.
suede
Because the
part?
photos,
I
This
thought it was
inside?
white. No,
the
I'm talking
actual
about the
suede
referring
part,
to
the
this.
upper, the main
upper part.
color of the shoe,
That's
it's blue.
gray.
That's a
When I-
gray blue, brother.
Yeah, when I
No,
think
it's
of
not,
gray,
bro.
Gray blue.
This
Well,
is
it ain't
just
how it looks
gray.
like on the rollouts.
Yeah, no. The rollouts look white. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so to me,
I can't
that's
really
blue,
tell.
brother.
I can't really
It's
tell.
a tint of a blue gray.
You got 20/20 vision.
maybe he's also like you're a designer, right? So maybe it looks more
He's like,
blue to you because it's being complemented by
I
the
think
other
that's
blue,
what
so
it
it brings
is.
it out.
Yeah.
But if you put it next to something gray, it's gonna look more gray.
I think that's what it is.
I agree.
But
I agree. But it's more of a blue tint
I see
tone
blue,
gray.
Huge.
You know what I'm
100%.
saying? So
When I think
to me, I
gray-
get down with that.
I think you know the gray on the green bean fives.
Guys, we're supposed to
They should have
suggest
taken.
these.
Wait.
You know what? I feel like
This is great.
okay. I feel like I almost feel like we're dogging all.
Yeah,
these.
we're
Wait.
attacking these shoes. With
Let's have a little more positivity.
You're right, Tan. We are being a little negative, and I feel like this is what everybody's been saying already. Let's talk about the bonuses. Let's talk about the
I like
positives
talking
of these
about
shoes,
positives
right?
on it, yeah.
This is a dope colorway. Regardless if it's blue to you, gray to you, white to you,
Yeah.
it's a great colored shoe.
For sure.
I will say that the yellow is nice.
the
yellow is perfect.
I love the aging. Yeah, looks
All
great.
right. Next up, what do you guys want to talk about? The
This one.
Palominos?
I'm disappointed. I really believe that the only reason why people didn't like this shoe is because of the gold tab.
Let me see.
The gold tab.
Oh.
Your
it.
pants cover the
That's
gold
like-
tab
that is
anyway.
I'm not sure if that's the only.
I was gonna say,
main
either-
reason.
Look at if this was
It-
flip
it-
check.
it's
flip
it,
check.
I think
Flip
they're
check for sure.
undervalued because of the time.
I was gonna say
Yes.
Jordan
Bro.
ones in
Those
general.
are a Travis Scott Jordan 1.
Jordan
Tim,
ones
this
in
is a
general. I've
beautiful
just
shoe.
seen
This
a
is a
huge fall off.
perfect combination.
Perfect.
It's the bread.
Perfect.
It's the royals.
It's the
it's,
nice
every,
Color
it's the
blocking.
shadows.
What we love.
It's the perfect color blocking.
is.
It's
Yeah.
the most
It is.
famous one, the most popular one.
So
and you
why
get a
is
good
it?
shade of brown.
Is it just timing, like you guys are saying?
Yeah, it's timing.
Jordan
I
ones are
think it's
done.
timing. I think it's
Yeah.
timing. It's still a great shoe to have
People are caught up in
if
that,
you
yeah.
don't want to get caught up in the whole like ones are
Exactly. That's a good
done.
point, Rich.
And
It's
who
a great
knows
shoe.
when the ones wave will come back? It's like you might as well hop on this pair while it's low.
One's
while you
wave will
can.
always come back.
I
That's the
want
thing.
them even more
Yeah,
now because
220,
people are
230.
saying the one's wave is off.
Really?
I like them. Like I wear my
like 'em,
mochas
yeah.
so much that they're like I kick rocks in them. They're so dirty, and I wish I had this.
Mr. Market, what are
I
you
need
looking
this.
at?
220, 230.
220.
This one has a little bit of resale value.
Yeah.
Maybe make 10,
I
20
love 'em.
bucks.
Look, there have
What
been.
is a Palomino?
Is it a horse?
Well, to my
It's not the
sources-
colorway, right?
According to
only Palomino I know is the restaurant.
Can we get a Google?
Polianos, got Pomelos, we got.
But I'm not
Anyways.
sure.
I
But
think
I'm pretty sure
Paul-
there's a
I think
story
Gabe
behind
is
it.
looking.
It might be a part of an olive.
Palomino.
Olive family.
Palomino.
Brother.
Palomino.
Oh,
Ding,
It
ding,
could
ding,
be a
ding,
part
ding,
of a
ding.
Why
horse.
would these be called the? Oh, because the horse is this color.
Like
It's a
horsehair.
Palomino.
no,
Is
but
the color of
but
brown?
it doesn't have that texture though.
Hey, the Palomino restaurant I like going to actually has like a horse logo.
Damn.
All right, we got an obvious one right here that we all really like. We got the Yeah, you're holding
This is
it.
the
Kayano, we were saying maybe the sneaker of the year.
I mean,
last
number
year.
one brand of the year. I saw Asics had the highest growth in 2023. That's saying
insane.
a lot.
Yeah.
So a lot of the gel Kayano 14s are a really, really great buy right now.
Definitely.
Retail pretty much.
What more do you want? They're a hype shoe. They're comfortable.
Cream,
You can run in them. You
cream.
can comfortably.
It's
Okay.
trending. To me, when I wear mine, I just feel like I don't have to think too much. You know, so usually when you kind of rock the Jordans,
The outfits you have to put together.
It's like that shoe that's left at the front door that you just always put
Yup.
on.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
what it
Liam,
is.
do you own anything besides Nike and
That's a good
Jordans,
question.
You got one of these?
Yes, I have those.
Okay,
I have
okay.
I have some New Balances.
She
Shoe.
lied. Tell her
Shoe.
Yeah.
I still wear like my New Balances.
Sounds like a little conflict of interest. It's okay.
you know what? I wear Birkenstocks like every day.
Yeah, good.
Got you.
All
Yeah,
right.
this reminds me of that. This reminds me of
Yeah,
a
one of
Birkenstock
our
mindset.
favorites right now. What, Mr. Market.
I think these are that retail.
Retail.
And they
Retail.
sell out. Like
Yeah.
I believe this is sold out.
Right.
So for it to be sold out and you can still catch some.
Well,
for
what's
retail,
crazy
it's
too
kinda
is the
crazy.
collabs look identical to the GR. so
Bro,
you almost
the-
get the bang for your buck that way too.
Gabe and I just saw the Jowns at SneakerCon.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Literally, one of the shoes doesn't even say Jown.
Hang
it
on.
just says Kayano.
Does that upset you? Does that upset you?
What?
Oh, Mans is coming back. Mans is coming back.
Jowns right here. How much are we looking at?
550.
I would rather
Jeez.
have the
So-
GR colorway
Yeah.
over the Jowns
You
personally.
got 175 or 550. Which one
That's
do you take?
insane.
You know what's
That's
crazy? The
insane.
GR colorway looks more like a Jown than the
Down
Jowns. do.
Jowns. Yeah,
That is true.
That says it all.
Insane. All right, we got the what was this? Your sneaker of the year last year?
Yes, this was my biggest flip flop.
Oh, biggest flip flop.
This is my biggest
we got
flip
the
flop.
Unions.
This shoe right here, you can't be mad at this shoe.
No.
This shoe has, stock market wise, it's very bad.
Low,
There's a lot,
very
it's
low.
bricks
Yeah.
to a lot of
Man.
resellers, but it's a safe shoe to wear.
Bruh,
It's just-
I think
bruh.
prices will fluctuate once a second colorway comes.
Around 200?
Do you
Yeah,
remember
180 to
that
220.
the original Unions were a flop?
That-
Do you guys remember that? The original Unions
I passed up on
were
a pair
a
of
flop.
Storm
People
Blues.
weren't crazy about them.
Really?
Remember
Bro,
the ones
you
that I, the
rewind
ones
it,
that I,
yes.
But they were still like $700 when they
The
dropped.
ones
But
that-
shoes were thousands at that time.
the
Okay.
ones that I,
Talking about
it
the
was
blue toe,
China.
the blue toe.
I think
Yeah.
it was China, and I
Yeah.
was like, 550.
I remember
I'll
that,
come
yes.
back to these.
And
I
now
have a
they're
story. I have a
1,500
story.
and then
$2
you
grand.
came back, they were
Came back, they were
sold.
sold out, and now they're 5
Good, good.
Yeah.
I did not like these
Same.
at all
You
when they
didn't,
came
yeah.
out.
Me
And
either.
then I was like, oh,
And
I'm
then you
gonna
saw
pay
me
it.
wearing them, and you're
And then I was like, I want to be just like
She
Richie, you
went
know?
crazy for it. She's like, you know what?
Great job.
But they're like a great daily, like I could walk the dog in them type shoe.
Yeah.
you
Who
know?
cares, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's my shoe.
I think is this gonna have the same effect? Like, cause it looks like every union
guys think
takes
these are
some
going
time
up?
to grow.
These are
Rich,
guaranteed
They're
to
not
go
going
up.
up.
It
They're
can
two-
only
they're
go
two-
up, brother.
There's no way.
They're
The
two-
bottom's the bottom.
Yeah.
I think
The
they're
bottom's
two, like, people can't get down with the baseball
Stitching.
But that's what they said about the
I
half
almost-
and half when
Yeah.
you first saw.
I almost felt
You
like that's
couldn't
the
get
reason
down.
why people like these.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you
Give them a
guys
chance.
right now, every single one of these shoes that we see, maybe not these ones, these are ugly, but every single one of
Hey,
these shoes
brother,
that we
these
see,
are,
He don't like
we like these shoes.
this one I
No,
was-
you took these out, or when we talked about
we
these.
came
that-
together about this, but I was kind
You
of
didn't
forced a
agree?
hand into this one.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go get to this one. But I think the shoe itself is so wild. And I think Union did such a good job at just really putting their imprint on the collab
Right.
that it is misunderstood.
Yeah.
And it's overlooked. Go ahead.
I
man.
absolutely.
You're doing a great
you
job
know,
raising your
I
hand.
absolutely agree
That's
with
your new
you.
thing, huh?
Yeah.
the raise hand?
Yeah.
I'm trying to, you know, because,
You get picked on.
well, because I
Lena.
Okay, I feel like we're moving in the direction of people wanting to be so different and
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
So this
We were
is
talking
so
about
like,
that, yeah.
in a way, it could be so ugly that people are not going to see it as art, and they're going to see that it's just so different.
Facts, I'm with you.
That's
Art
what I
or
think.
fart?
you.
Maybe
I
in like
think
2
fart.
years. Like,
Art or fart? Is that the thing now? Is that our new
You
thing?
think you the shit?
Art or
oh, that was a
Hey.
good one
Anyways.
too.
You're not even a
Yeah.
fart.
You know.
Like
You know
I
the
said,
rest.
man.
You're
this
not
shoe
even
right
a
here can
fault.
only go up.
Yeah.
Control that nonsense.
Down the
Only
road.
go up.
All right, we got what people kind of deemed as a Ma Maniére 3 alternative right here.
Yeah.
Pretty much retail 220,
Yeah,
240.
220.
What are these called?
Those are the Ivory crafts.
Ivory
Ivory
Crafts.
Crafts.
Beautiful shoe.
The fact that you don't even know the names anymore is pretty crazy.
I mean, there's so many crazy.
right?
shoes.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Hey.
crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
What happened is just easy 1, 2,
Yeah.
3. Now it's like Palomino
Special
and-
edition. and-
This would be
Beetle.
Jordan 3 255
Yeah, right? Exactly.
colorway wise, you know. So
Back tab is fire.
Back tab is
I also
insane.
like the little suede hits up here.
yeah, the
That's a good
fact
shoe.
that the main detail from the Ma Maniére 3 is in this colorway right here.
Yeah.
There's two
Says a
Jumpmans.
lot. It's like
yeah,
two
it's a double
Jumpmans.
color too.
Whoa, that's kind of
Holo-
wild.
I think if
Holographic,
this came out during the wave of people wanting to wear threes and threes were cool
Yeah.
and pretty,
Yeah.
Insane.
this would go crazy.
You know
It's
what?
as
To
neutral
me,
as
it's
it
better than
gets.
Pure Money's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does. It
agreed.
looks like a
Agreed.
revamped version of Pure Money.
I think Pure Money goes for a lot, right?
They do. And they yellow terribly.
This looks like
I
something I would
saw
wear.
I saw someone
Age
wear
for that.
the Fear Pack 4s the other day, and I was like,
we
man,
talking about the one in shop?
if those drop today, those would be
Bro,
such a flop.
I think the Fear
Such a
Pack
flop.
5s look better than the 4s.
The Fear 5s.
the
Yeah.
Well,
Fives
which
are
Fear
insane.
recently dropped that flop?
Threes.
Threes.
And the threes to me was was the
they're at
best out of all of
220.
them.
No!
The 5s are the best.
Damn.
Where they
5s
at?
are the
Where they at?
best.
Threes were the worst
Fives.
Fear.
With the orange
Ugly,
jump, man?
You don't even like orange.
No
Oh,
way.
brother, I meant the fours. I get them all confused, but
All right. Last couple. We got a really solid,
Great
kind of
daily.
red
How
to
is
low
this?
one.
How are people not buying this?
The
You guys want the
black toe one?
Chicago
Yeah.
so badly,
It's-
and then you get something so similar.
and low ones are
That's
in.
what I'm
Low ones are
Well, they
definitely.
were.
Lows are
They're
way
definitely
easier to
in.
wear.
Yeah.
100%.
Way easier. I wore my reverse shatter backboards the other day, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I need to cover the top. Like, I don't even want to
Yeah.
show the top of the high top of this.
Oh,
This
You know,
is
like, lows
wild.
are in. So I'm
You wanted to
surprised
fit
it's
in?
just- Huh?
you do want to fit in.
Hey.
No, it's not that I want to fit. I just want to fit in
You
my
caught
clothes.
that. You caught that sniper.
At this
You wanna
point,
fit
when it
in.
comes to Jordan 1s, it seems like the only thing that could really save them is putting a backward swoosh on them.
With Travis Scott's name on it, yeah.
Love them.
Pretty
You
crazy.
know?
When is this Travis Scott hype going to die down? I think it's dying down already.
It's starting to, because look at
Oh.
even a shoe like this.
no.
You think it's starting
Even
to
a
rich?
shoe like
no,
this, what do
it
you mean
wasn't
with a shoe
like the Air
this?
Forces and stuff were already bad. I'm sorry, the Air Maxes were already.
Yeah, those are terrible.
Yeah, it's been bad.
He has some really
He's had
hits.
some
and
flops. He's
really
had some flops.
Is he
yeah.
50-50?
No, I'd say he's 70-30.
70-30? Okay.
Whoa.
70-30?
Yeah.
70-30.
On the
He's-
good
he-
side?
Well, what was his new shoe? His new shoe?
That shoe I actually like.
Okay, is it
The one with
is
the
it-
strap?
How is it a resale value?
You can't say those
Hasn't
don't
released yet.
even. You can't say that those are not comparable to these.
Yeah, they look the same.
They look the same
with the strap.
with the strap.
Yeah.
I would
You're not
Yeah.
wrong.
disagree.
You're not wrong.
This is the dude that
very
has the
similar.
Utopia, thing. He loves Travis. That's the thing. Is like, if the Ye Yeezy fans, they love Ye. The Travis Scott fans, they love
But there's
Astro World.
nothing
That's just
wrong
it is
with
what it
that.
is.
No,
You
no,
know,
Do
like,
you like the back attacks?
I do not.
You don't even like them.
If
I
you
don't like
take
those.
the swoosh
but I think
off,
you get the bang for your buck.
if you take the swoosh off, this looks like a and one shoe that you would buy at Walmart.
Fair.
To me, he dropped the
Hell,
ball.
Bar.
First
Is it
bar of
and
the
one?
day from you.
I haven't heard and one in
Hot
years.
sizzle.
She dropped a
But
shoe.
you know,
Yeah.
Mike, go ahead.
That was from half court.
Right, word.
I think he just dropped the ball on doing a remixing a classic. He just was too lazy with it.
Well, remember they did the
That's so
whole
ugly.
fake controversy.
I was just
with,
gonna say that.
What's his name?
John
Like
McEnroe.
they try to hype these.
I think
shits
that's
up.
why I more so hate the shoe is because they
The marketing
they
behind
faked
it.
Was it really fake?
It
Had
felt
to-
fake.
it had
I
to
think
be
it felt
fake.
fake.
Was
I
it?
think
Because who's recording that?
Yeah, it felt really fake.
But don't you think
However,
this is lazy?
Yep.
Same exact colorway, but just a backward swoosh. Like
Yep.
that's too much of a blatant actual collab. Like let's
So I
those
got a
are
hot
the
take.
details on it.
I got a hot take. If you could get the OG without the Travis Scott one,
Yeah.
you want even a more affordable shoe, that's
Get
even
the
better.
Travis Scott one.
That's even better. You
Yeah.
don't even have to get the Travis Scott one. The original one looks exactly like
The
this,
originals
guys.
might be worth more.
you know,
Remember value, undervalued.
But
I don't
bang-
think this should even be on
bang
the
for your
list.
buck.
They're undervalued because they deserve to be under.
But
no,
kind
they're-
of like what you were saying. If you
What
want
was
to be
I saying?
introduced in this lane, be a part of this Travis Scott movement, you can get it for $180,
Yeah,
200
that's
bucks.
true.
no,
like
they're
that.
just
Be a part of
no,
the
they're
crowd.
just they're so ugly that I'm mad they're even up here.
You sound like the OG pair.
Kind of.
All right, guys. Top 10 sneaker. I feel like this went a whole nother direction. It was more of a
Were we positive?
roller coaster.
Yeah,
you know
it was
what I mean?
it was a judging contest.
Judging
under-
contest.
it was,
I thought we all came together. We're gonna love these sneakers. We're gonna help. Like
Yeah, they definitely weren't underrated.
But you know what?
Undervalued was the
know,
word.
undervalued.
Value.
Because they
So
all
retail.
are pretty cheap.
But it would
Yeah.
defeat the purpose of this segment if we all said things about it that were untrue and not our true thoughts.
True.
And we're like
Keep it
sending the
100.
wrong
Keep
message.
it 100
Hey,
over
we
here.
dissected the shit
like
out
it.
of
I like
it.
Yeah, I think the way we were nitpicking, I think that's how people feel. And I think that contributes into why they're undervalued.
There's
Exactly.
a little bit of everybody out there in us.
100%.
A little bit.
That's a good one, Rich.
They're very little to be
We
in
are
him.
you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let us know what you guys liked and disagreed or agreed with when it came to this episode. And do you guys think the bread 4s are too puffy? That's all I got. That's all
I say if we scaled back the puffiness, everybody in the world
Would
a
be
lot
all
of these
over
shoes
these.
be cops.
From
Yeah.
this
Yeah. I
angle,
might-
it looks like a cake.
I might.
does
A
look-
cake.
Ooh, the little
I might go surgically inside and unpuff them a little bit.
You're gonna
You ain't gonna
deflate
do that.
them.
You ain't gonna
Brother, just go to the damn shoe surgeon.
Actually, I'm not gonna count you out on that
Make
because
it-
you literally cut your hats, so there's not as much puff. in it. So
Hey,
I don't
now.
count you out on that. I don't
All
count
right,
you out on
y'all.
that.
That's like a hat.
Hey, brother.
Oh, bye.